So yeah, 1 Corinthians 5:7 speaks about Jesus the Christ being our Passover, purging out the old leaven. You have to do that yourself, right? But he helps you through his angels. They teach you all things, and he pleads for the remainder of your sins in heaven, right, to the Father, so that you won't die. We're gonna go to Exodus 12. Exodus 12. Now we're gonna start at verse 43. Verse 43. And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron, This is the ordinance of the Passover. There shall no stranger eat thereof, but every man's servant that is bought for money, when thou hast circumcised him, then shall he eat thereof. A foreigner and an hired servant shall not eat thereof. In one house shall it be eaten. Thou shalt not carry forth aught of the flesh abroad out of the house, neither shall ye break a bone thereof. That represents being in the house of God, being in the house of Christ, and you cannot break a bone of it. Okay? So, you cannot break a bone. It means it has to be all together. It has to work together. Right? Everything cannot be out of whack. Let's get down to verse 48, actually. And when a stranger shall sojourn with thee, a stranger, right, a non-Israelite in this case, and will keep the Passover of the Lord, let all his males be circumcised, and then let him come near and keep it. And he shall be as one that is born in the land. For no uncircumcised person shall eat thereof. So if you enjoy the Passover, and you find out, hey, I'm not circumcised, and look this up on the internet to make sure, go get a doctor, get circumcised as soon as possible, because people do this and they don't know. You have to be circumcised, because the pastor needs to read these things to you, right? If he doesn't, you're going to be ignorant, and hopefully Jesus passes over your sins, right? Because the Passover, for some churches, is still in effect. Make sure you keep all of his laws, statutes, and commandments, because the love of God is obeying his commandments, right? 49. One law should be to him that is homeborn, and unto the stranger that sojourneth among you. Thus did all the children of Israel, as the Lord commanded Moses and Aaron, so did they. They did everything God said, right? They did everything God said. So if you are a keeper of any of the holy days, and it requires you to be, if this book requires you to be circumcised, get circumcised. Okay? And if you are already, rejoice, be happy. I keep the Passover. Okay? Now we're going to go to Ezekiel 44. Ezekiel 44. Let's see here. Let's start at verse 6. Then brought he me the way to the north gate before the house. And I looked, and behold, the glory of the Lord filled the house of the Lord. And I fell upon my face. And the Lord said unto me, Son of man, mark well, and behold with thine eyes, and hear with thine ears, all that I say unto thee concerning all the ordinances of the house of the Lord, and all the laws thereof, and mark well the entering in of the house, with every going forth of the sanctuary. And thou shalt say to the rebellious, even to the house of Israel, Thus saith the Lord God, O ye house of Israel, let it suffice you of all your abominations, and that ye have brought into my sanctuary strangers, uncircumcised in heart, uncircumcised in flesh, to be in my sanctuary, to pollute it, even my house, when ye offer my bread, the fat, and the blood, and they have broken my covenant because of all your abominations, right? Now, we don't kill animals anymore. Right? We donate money for tithes, and we leave the sacrifice to Jesus the Christ himself. And verse 8, and ye have not kept the charge of mine holy things, but ye have set keepers of my charge in my sanctuary for yourselves, right? For my glory, for my glorification, is to say that we're here and we're doing this and I'm doing this for yourselves, right? Thus saith the Lord God, no stranger uncircumcised in heart, nor uncircumcised in flesh shall enter into my sanctuary of any stranger that is among the children of Israel. Of any stranger, right? So this is, he sounds angry here, right? So they broke this rule, and God is pointing it out. Let's go to Acts 18. According to these scriptures here, right, the volume of the book, the Old Testament, written about Jesus, okay, according to these scriptures, God is not happy with this, being uncircumcised and keeping these holy feast days and inviting people in that don't know the laws. I mean, inviting people in, not teaching them the laws. Acts 18. Let me start at verse 1. After these things, Paul departed from Athens and came to Corinth. Verse 4. And he reasoned in the synagogue every Sabbath, and persuaded the Jews and the Greeks. Right, this whole saying, if you're not a Jew, you're a Gentile. This is where it comes from, because they didn't speak about Africans who are Hamites and whatnot. We're gonna explain. We're gonna cover that in other videos, because I'm tired of this crap. If you're not a Jew, you're a Gentile. The world don't revolve around Jews, and the world don't revolve around Gentiles. Nobody even knows what that is. How can you describe Gentiles? You can just go to Genesis 10 and get the answer, and you haven't even read it, right? Skip down to verse 18. And Paul after this tarried. And Paul after this tarried yet a good while, and then took his leave of the brethren, and sailed thence into Syria, and with him Priscilla and Aquila, having shorn his head in Cenchrea, for he had a vow. I love how everything rhymes in the Bible. It's like fun. And he came to Ephesus, and left them there, but he himself entered into the synagogue, and reasoned with the Jews. When they desired him to tarry longer time with them, he consented not, but bade them farewell, saying, I must by all means keep this feast that cometh in Jerusalem. But I will return again unto you if God will. And he sailed from Ephesus. Right? He bade them farewell. I must by all means keep this feast. By all means. And if God will, I will return. That means he put them secondary, and he put the holy feast day primary. And this is the New Testament, Acts. The apostles. The apostle Paul. Right? The apostle to the Gentiles. He's telling them how important it is to him. And he's the apostle to the Gentiles, right? The reason the Gentiles never kept the holy feast days and whatnot is because Paul gave them a break. He told the other apostles, don't give them too much. They'll be overwhelmed. That was foolishness. If he would have did that, there would be a lot more people celebrating these holy feast days now, and we would have more of a sense of community. I don't like being part of an outlier church, although I'm thankful I'm there. We're going to go to chapter 20 and read one verse, or one or two verses. Verse 15. And we sailed thence, and came the next day over against Chios, and the next day we arrived in Samos, and tarried at Trogyllium, and the next day we came to Miletus. For Paul had determined to sail by Ephesus, because he would not spend the time in Asia, for he hasted, if it were possible for him, to be at Jerusalem the day of Pentecost. He hasted. That's how urgent this is. 3 times the Lord requires you to come. The three holy feast days, right? We will talk about that in other videos for the sake of time. But that is the end of that. The Old and the New Testament, right, speak of the holy feast days. And what is the difference between the circumcision and the uncircumcision? They were Jews, and the uncircumcision were not. And so this is why they deviate, and Paul has to separate from these people, right? Why didn't he ask them to come with him, right? Because they were not circumcised and they didn't know anything about this stuff, most likely. So they were still learning the milk of the word. They haven't received the bread or the meat of the word, which is the complex, right? It takes a long time to grasp these holy feast days. And that's the meat of the word. It took me 3 years to get a hang of it, to understand the meaning of every one of those. And occasionally I forget about one or two when I'm talking about them to somebody because they're only once a year. They have to be hallowed. Okay? But that's the end of my video. So according to this Bible, if you are a Christian, you need to be circumcised. Oh, I almost forgot. If you are a follower of Abraham, you have those Abrahamic Christians, right? Let me just add this one thing. I don't believe I remember. Oh, shit. I don't know if it's Genesis 17 or Genesis 22. That's when he killed. That's when he was going to murder his son Isaac. Yes, Genesis 17. Right. Abraham is the beginning of the faith for these set of ethnicities in the whole Christian community and the Muslim community, right? So if you believe in Abraham, you believe in doing everything that he did because you're trying to honor him. You're trying to honor what he did. If you don't, that means you're a hypocrite. So we're gonna start. We're in Genesis 17. Let's go to. Let's start at 21. But my covenant will I establish with Isaac, which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set time in the next year. Right? Ishmael was his first son, but Ishmael was not part of the covenant, so he was not considered a spiritual son. And he left off talking with him, and God went up from Abraham. And Abraham took Ishmael his son, and all that were born in his house, and all that were bought with his money, every male among the men of Abraham's house, and circumcised the flesh of their foreskin in the self same day, as God said unto him. Right? And it'll give you the ages when they were circumcised. But all the men of his house were circumcised that day, no matter what age, right? Let's see, we can skip. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we can skip to where God was talking to Abraham, right? So let's go back to verse 9. So he tells Abraham, I will give your seed an everlasting possession. He's talking about Israel. And God said unto Abraham, thou shalt keep my covenant, therefore thou and thy seed after thee in thy generations. This is my covenant, which ye shall keep between me and you, and your seed forever. Every man child among you shall be circumcised. And ye shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin, and it shall be a token of the covenant betwixt me and you. Right? I'm going to stop there. That's verse 11. I'm going to stop there because the point's been made already. There's a lot in these lines. If you are a son or daughter of Abraham, right? It means if Abraham is the father of many. So what that means is Abraham has spiritual children. It means you are a believer in Christ. You're a believer in Allah. You're probably, there are a lot of religions that follow Abraham. The Hindus worship Abraham and Sarah as idols, right? So they all consider themselves to be spiritual children of Abraham. But speaking as a Christian, right? Speaking as a Christian, he made this covenant with Abraham. A covenant is an agreement, right? And you and your seed after thee. So your seed, Abraham's seed, is spiritual and physical. So if you are a seed of Abraham, you will do this. Every man child among you shall be circumcised. So if you're a Christian and uncircumcised, you have to read on this stuff. Make sure that you're confident that you want to get circumcised or not. And I recommend doing it. I just recommend it if you're not circumcised, right? You circumcised the foot, yeah. And it should be a token of the covenant, right? A token means a sign. It's a sign of your faith. Right? Token of the covenant is a sign of your faith, right? So this you're showing God that I believe that if I get circumcised, I am making a spiritual sacrifice. That's all I'm going to say. Have a good day. Be blessed.